Good morning, off-grid Nick here. I live in the northern of Sweden, off the grid. I'm quite happy about it, and yeah, pretty much record my journey on YouTube. So if you like that, please follow. And the new people, I'm quite stoked about it because I got some traffic. I would be actually curious where you guys come from. I think most people are from the States, and there are a couple people from Australia as well, as I read in the comments. So yeah, welcome here, and let me get started with the video. So first of all, I'm cooking here, so I hope it doesn't bother in the noise. And I got up this morning at 7 o'clock, and that's the point. I get up whenever I want to get up. And why can I do that? I don't have to work. And the topic of today is consuming things, luxury. So of course that's cool, and me included, I do like that as well. I would like to have a sports car. I would like to have a jet ski for the 3 days I can run it in the summer, but I ain't. And why? Because it sustains my life here not to have that. And how many people do you know who have to get up, go to work a shitty ass job they don't like, or maybe they do like the job, which is actually worse, and have co-workers they don't like, or they have to be in the traffic jam, unpaid. It's heaps. And the thing about buying stuff is, we basically buy, maybe not luxury products, but like some stuff. Let's say if I buy a snowmobile, a new one, I'm not sure if that's luxury. But if we buy that, we're happy for a couple of days, it pays out. Like we buy it to get a certain emotion sparked in us. And then after those couple of weeks, we forget about it, and then we need something new. And that's costly, and it costs you your freedom of just sitting here and chilling. Yeah. So I personally got materialistic things, of course, and I'm not excluding myself of that. So I got a couple of watches, I got perfume. I don't have much other stuff that is considered as wasted money, or the other things I really do use. But if we, let's say I get a sports car, thing is, I'm happy for a couple of days, then I have to pay gas all the time, which is higher. I have to probably put it into the workshop to get it fixed as it's broken at some stage. And that's about it. And I can't sit here anymore. I have to get up and I have to work somewhere. I'm not my own man anymore. And I choose to be my own man 10 out of 10 times every day. 365 days a year. Every 4 years it's 366 days. It's every day. I'm not curious to find a job, to work and do all that sort of stuff. Not as long as I don't have to. I personally could sell my things here. I could sell the car. I can sell the whole place. And in the worst case, I just buy a piece of land in the woods and re-establish myself there and build a cabin. And while cool stuff like a new car feeds us some sort of emotion that we're happy, for me, or to rephrase, if you think about the older people like 200 years ago, they didn't really were able to buy anything cool. Like what were they supposed to buy? Like a better shovel, cool. A better horse wagon. It's still a horse wagon. Like a horse wagon doesn't go faster than another horse wagon. It's basically all the same. So their improvement by making a lot of money was rather minor. They maybe had more power, but I don't really need power much. I think if people crave power, they have some sort of luck that makes them... They have some sort of weakness that they crave to have the power. They have to fill some sort of, I don't know, void or whatever. But back in the days, you were not able to buy anything cool. And I'm not sure if those people were more unhappy or happier than we are today. I would actually say they were more happy. Because the thing is, if I go outside now in the nature, I get cold fingers. I'm maybe a little bit sad that they're cold and I don't like it. If you've done that often enough, you actually appreciate it. But once I come in, I'm even more happy to be in a warm place. Same goes for hunger. How many people don't really experience hunger, don't really have to cook, and if they didn't cook, they can just go in a restaurant. So if I'm hungry, first of all, I crave food, but I can't eat yet. I still have to cook first, and there's no way around it. Like if you live in the city, there's always a way around it. So then I cook, I get more excited to eat while I'm cooking, and then I eat, and I feel happy about it. There's the saying, there's no better flavor than the flavor of nature. Because everything that you cook in the woods tastes 10 times better. I read a couple books back in the days, for example Henry Thoreau, Dick Proenneke, and I actually really like Dick Proenneke, who had his cabin at the Twin Lakes in Alaska. Very amazing guy. He actually stopped hunting at some stage. He had a mate who dropped him food in a plane, and he just lived out there, I assume, happy life. The thing with materialistic stuff like a car, it's cool 2 weeks, but nature pays you every day. I saw the squirrel the other day, I'm happy. I see the birds, I'm happy. You might have some cloudy days that are not so nice, but then after that sunshine comes and you're out on the lake and you look around and it's just gorgeous. And that's what pays me. That's what pays my emotion to be happy. And of course you can have that as well, having a sports car, but then I have to get up and do actually make money and work. I'd rather be my own man and do my things here. About YouTube, as far as I'm aware, I have to have a monthly 60,000 people watching my stuff, and then I can sustain all my food here and roughly the generator as well, as I don't need it in the summer. 60,000 is not really unachievable, it's pretty achievable. And of course I can get sick whatsoever, and I want to buy things. I want to maybe buy a new snowmobile, as I see tracks here and people do wheelies. I can't do wheelies on mine, I don't have the power. But what's going to happen? I need more gas. Probably it breaks down, I have to put it in the workshop as I don't have the mechanical skills. And I might have an accident and hurt myself. So there's no chance in hell I get a 9 to 5 here and work there. I'm not interested in that. 0 chance. If there was work down the road for, I don't know, 2 weeks, 2 months for cash, which is actually difficult in Sweden, there's no really cash money here, but I would do a cash job. I would do a minor thing as well, that's not a problem. But I'm not interested to get up every day forever. Unless that's the only option for me. I can do mining and do 7-7, so 7 weeks work, 7 weeks off. Cause a weekend doesn't work. You don't feel free on a weekend. A weekend is way too short to be actually chill. And I was here, I worked before, I did lots of hours. I did, in my best months, 386 hours. That's every day more than 12 hours of the month. Physical work, and I saved that money now. But back then, I came here for a couple of days, not days, a couple of weeks, 2 weeks or 5 weeks, and I worked on the property. And I was very stressed, because in my head, I had a certain time limit, and after the time limit, I had to leave. So I tried to do as much as possible. I had a friend over, and it actually annoyed me that I wasn't really able to do as much work as I wanted. because I knew I'm going back to work. Now I'm chilling every day. I do heaps of stuff. It's not like I'm just sitting here on the couch. I'm sitting for you guys here on the couch. But I don't have any pressure. If I don't want to work today, I don't. We got -25. I'm not really curious to work. I might run into town this afternoon as I want to go to the restaurant. So I have to, whatever, it's pretty boring talk here. But if you consume things, then you will be stuck forever in working a job that you don't really like. And if you have a job that you like and you make good money, perfect, do it, send it. Buy all the things you want to buy. But if you're actually not quite happy in your situation with your work, you don't really want to get up, you don't really want to work, you have to be sure if you buy things, you have to do that stuff forever. Infinite. And then retire, you're old, you can't really do cool stuff as you're old. Maybe your body breaks, maybe you're dead, who knows. And what did you experience in life? Not much. For me, life is here, being outside in nature, sitting on the stove. I want to buy some books and start reading books, and as well an oil filter and change my oil. But even that, I don't need a car at some stage anymore. At this stage I'm building more material stuff, and as this is a, let's say a house like a normal one and not just a wooden cabin, I want to have it look like a home, like a normal home. But if I was gonna live somewhere off in the woods on a couple acres, I would mostly work by natural stuff. All building material would be logs, so I wouldn't need wood. At this stage I need a trailer just to get material here. But over there I wouldn't. I get all material at the same time, get a rental, and then I'm done. So if I want to sell the car here, I actually can go and take the bus, which is not very good, but it is an option. And you have to make sure, if you keep buying stuff that you don't really need, you have to work your ass up forever. And that's the topic of today. I hope you liked it. Leave me where you come from. That's actually something that interests me. And have a good day.